The Jeffrey Dahmer Monster Series Season 2 and 3 announcement explained. It's recently been announced that the series titled Monster, which followed the events of Jeffrey Dahmer's killing spree portrayed by Evan Peters from the late 1970s until the early 90s, has been commissioned for 2 more seasons. So with that, I thought I'd break down and explain all that it means. So let's get into it. Here is the Jeffrey Dahmer Monster Series Season 2 and 3 announcement explained. The Jeffrey Dahmer show that was released on Netflix last month was a show that quickly rose up the ranks in terms of popularity on the platform. It went on to become Netflix's second most viewed English-speaking language show, sitting just behind Stranger Things Season 4, so it's safe to say that there were many eyes on the show. It wasn't a show that was only big on the platform, but it was also something that made for discussion points outside of watching it due to the horrific actions that were being depicted on screen, and the level of depth that the creators of the show decided to go into. It felt real when watching, and it was something that hadn't necessarily been done before in a show of its kind. So with the success, Netflix have commissioned the show for 2 more seasons, meaning there'll be a Season 2 in the Monster Umbrella series and also a 3rd season. It does come as a somewhat surprise due to the amount of backlash that the show got from family members of the victims about the lack of consulting that they received, and also the fictional elements added to some of the true events, leading them to feel as though they'd been disrespected and the show being made was something that shouldn't have been done. All that's been announced about the commissioning of the future seasons is that the show will focus on other monstrous individuals who have impacted society. Joe Berlinger has tended to have led the way in terms of the crime documentaries such as the tapes of Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, and also the Jeffrey Dahmer tapes that followed the drama series being released. With that in mind, it does make me wonder if Murphy will be looking to focus on either of those two. I imagine the platform could point him in the direction of those two, due to the fact that the documentary series which featured both of those individuals had widespread success. A portrayal of John Wayne Gacy did feature in the Dahmer show in the final episode, and there were a lot of individuals saying how it would also be interesting to see a series based around the horrific acts that he committed, so that could also be taken into consideration. In Ryan Murphy's shows such as American Horror Story, he does tend to have some recurring cast members that carry over from different seasons. However, with a show like this, which is based on real cases, real people, and sensitive topics, I think they would most likely get a brand new cast to feature in the true events that they decide to depict. It's hard to say which 2 individuals from history will be chosen to be the focus of the next installment in the Monster series, but one thing I do know is that our morbid fascination with serial killers and the evil acts that they commit is something that will most likely mean that the next season will be just as popular, if not more popular than its predecessor, which is hard to imagine. I'm intrigued to see who the series will be on, but with Ryan Murphy behind the wheel and leading the project, I trust that it will be good and well worth the wait. So, there you have it, the Jeffrey Dahmer Monster Series Season 2 and 3 announcement explained. If you want to see more videos such as endings explained, theories and predictions, and character breakdowns, then click on the I button. Or alternatively, you can head over to my channel where you'll find them all. If you'd like to give me a show or movie that you'd like me to review, then head over to my Twitter, @brainpilot_, and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. And finally, if you'd like to see what I rate the latest movies that don't quite make the cut to getting a dedicated video, then head over to my Letterboxd profile. It's where I rate the latest releases in real time. Who do you think the next 2 seasons will be on? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.